Okay, so I have actually seen a tiny bit of this one. It seems real nice, so very excited to try it. But then again, we had some games that I tried during this Steam Next thing. Not all were up my alley. Is this us? Why did we just straight up sail into the freaking rocks? There's a lighthouse right there. I guess we're a fucking moron. Just like real life. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. I thought maybe that was someone else then, huh? A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite a dramatic first impression. I see you have already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and taking a beating anyway. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I have had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown, before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time, it can really creep up on you. Can we not move our stuff? Catch a fish or two, alright. Guess we can't move our stuff, interesting. This is so cool. Oh. Excuse me? It's not inverted though. I guess they don't know what inverted means, huh? Oh! Wait, I don't fully understand how this works. Do I press or hold when I'm in that area? Rotate. I was gonna say, like, do we spend all day here or... Yeah, we should move on then, I guess. Oh, what's that then? A floating buoy. A floating buoy? It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Oh, but does it have like a Sunless Sea thing going on? I should play more Sunless Sea. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. What equipment do I need for it? So what's this sound? Well, this is good news. Actually, time only advances when moving or fishing or taking other specific actions. Alright, that's actually very nice. Yeah, it's just a press, it's not, okay, it's not continuous. That's good to know. Wow, just filled up completely. I want to check this out before we head back because seems to be getting dark. Added to cabin. Messages. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did fancy a renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. I was just about our fishes, okay. Wait, where did we come from? Oh, no. Somewhere here, right? Oh, that's good. Oh, what am I doing? We don't have time for this. Something sparkly over there. Just in time. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I think I'm sitting too high. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I think you may not have I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you need to sell fish, to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied, understand? Where do I sell the fish? A local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then, sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to rest out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for your fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. 158. Not worth too much, huh? Debt adjusted. Okay. How do we see our debt? The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Church Park. Oh, one last thing. A local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Wait, what do we do with this? Okay. Oh, research. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is upfront and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from the rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Oh, we could buy this if we didn't have to. Ah, I can move it, okay. Will this still work like this, or will this make my ship be weird? Wait. No, that's this height. Okay. Oh, coastal and shallow. Okay, okay, that's a good purchase actually. I'm actually not sure about this. Oh, I'm spending so much time with this nonsense now. Alright, that should be enough for now. Let's see about that research. Oh. Interesting. I'm really excited for this game. Let's test some. I should have tried the engine. So let's pick out whatever that sparkly thing is there. Hope we can without crashing. The lighthouse towers above, waves crashing endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of the structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Well, that was a bit underwhelming, I guess. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. You big. Another town. Again, I clicked instead of effing off. So many fishes here, huh? Yeah, we have to head back. But I guess it is getting dark, so I'm really liking this so far. Alright. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above the normal prices. Tell me about the order. They asked for 1 Gulf Founder, 1 Grey Eel. Just bring them when you have them. You'll need to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright would be able to sort that out for you. Well, buddy, I'm like streets ahead. Have you got any fish for that order? Yes. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice until it's ready to go. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. And you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Some fish prefer deeper water while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. But hopefully I will not be out of my depth. That's not that much. But yeah, I have to try this. Let's just get some Z's. A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Weirdo. Just the person I was hoping to see. Will you be sailing out east towards Little Marrow? Would you give this package to the dock worker there, please? The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. I'm guessing... yeah, that's the one just right ahead. Okay, so the engine can be like this. That's nice. I was afraid it would just spin us around. I am really liking this game so far. What? Delivery? Let's see here. It tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't see for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. That will do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose. He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Later. You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello? Is that... No, I don't believe we have met. Forgive me, my eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase my special trinkets you happen to have. Any, not mine. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? I do not. Let's go freaking fishing. I clicked again instead of freaking pressing F. Oh. Interesting. All-seeing card. Okay, I'm getting some weirdos, huh? Oh, we can't really hold any more from these. I can catch some more basic fish somewhere. Oh, these are eels. This is like another good run. Interesting fish. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open. From its stomach he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I have never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find some more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. I assume that I can give this to the trader on the other dock. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear, I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news! Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Meadow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I have granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I have also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you have chosen to be here with us. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of things. How do I get materials? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay, I like this a lot. This game keeps getting better and better. That red thing going up there is very ominous. I know I should maybe check out what's what at night, but I'm a bit scared for now. I wanna get some better lamp. Are we going again? This way, huh? game is so beautiful. The man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding a notebook in one hand, it's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came! Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I have been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box. And key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences. Anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. Okay, I thought the thing he equipped was gonna take up space. That a shipwreck? Okay, I don't think we have time to check that out now. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of the Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck to the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around a few times. Adjusted us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He's paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Oh, I see. This is cool. Oh boy. Oh no, it's getting dark. I don't think I have lights, is the problem. Oh, I do. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside staring out to the sea. She turns to you. What is it like out there? It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while, maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? We should always keep moving forward, moving along. I can't go back. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. Say, if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit too. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job is done. Interesting. What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? He eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best to just move on. I should go. I found this book out back. Could be useful to you. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. Okay. Oh. Ah, that's really interesting. What are we reading now? Pastime. How do I pass time? Oh, whatever. What is that? Please let me fish it. Oh boy. Guess I'm like fishing these spots dry now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How do we check our what's it called? Thing, our debt? How much do we have to pay back to? Have you seen that strange red light at night? It seemed to be rising from the west. Oh. See, it no longer seems to take from the ship. What am I even saying? A single unlucky hit is enough to knock out an engine, and you wouldn't want to be without a motor when the fog's rolling. Oh, okay. Is there a ship there? Oh, okay. Wow. Infected. Does that mean I should get rid of it from there? This game is real nice. I hope that's not gonna be an issue. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. I didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about a new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. I got one here for you, in fact. It's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipwright. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out at sea anywhere, then come back after a day or two to check on it. I got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. I don't know how you do it every day. These old bones won't cut this. Cut it on the high seas. Looks like some of your equipment could use some fixing. We can repair that here. Enter repair mode. Okay. Two engines are probably better than one, right? Oh, a lot faster. Okay. And there was some... There was a wreck around here, wasn't there? I hate it here. Oh, I don't think I want to be near that, huh? My bad. Excuse me? Whew. I'm super into this. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. I don't have fish, actually. Lumber and scrap, and what do I have? Just lumber. I know you're wanting to get a bit more out of your engines. Take a look through this book on the house. He pulls a book from a toolbox nearby and hands it to you. A few of the pages are stuck together with grease. I know who will pay for this. Wait, this is not a trinket? Trinket. Wait. Hello, is everything okay? You know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there somewhere in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but the tremors of grief wreck his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, especially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be near that. You explained that he has sold an engraved belt buckle to the trader. Oh, well, maybe that wasn't his. I'd better go and check before he melts it down. The man hurries away towards the trader. Okay. Okay, we're gonna fish some more today, and then tomorrow I'll head out and try and get the other shipwreck that's behind Greater Marrow. Ocean. Yeah, we pretty much bled these spots dry now. Don't forget, if your crab pots gets a bit worn out, the shipwright should be able to patch it up. Okay. Ooh, that was a big one, huh? Remember blah 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 blah. Not available in demo. Oh, none of these are available in the demo actually. I think I'm totally about to be done with this then. Look at that. All that's left of this boat is an old husk. You put a look closer. Oh yeah. Good shit. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on them. Place your hand on the stone. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. I wonder what this is for. Something interesting here. Where are we? Oh wait, isn't the collector right here? Let's get the thing to him. And then we'll have some more room as well, so that's nice. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Much further, I suspect. But all the same, they must be found. I never said this would be easy. I suppose we'll see if you have what it takes soon enough. You know what? I'm interested. I'm sold. I'm gonna wishlist this. But for now, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you later, I guess. Bye.